Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a layout for SpiegelMom scraps. Now it looks like I've done a ton, but I just so have not. Let me show you what I've done. Oh, and by the way, I am going to be using these cute sequins. They're called Uncle Sam 21, and we've got stars, and do you see the cute little white stars and iridescent bits and these big circles? I think they're fantastic. I don't even know what my plan is. I just like them. So that's where I have to start. Then I'm like, okay, I need red and blue. So I went into my Vicki Boutin pre-made mixed media goodness paper pad, and I found this piece, and I wanted to grab this because I have this big hinker to use this shimmers, dazzlers, and foiled again. They don't make this anymore, so I want to use it up. Want to get it used before it dries up because eventually it just will. And this is a silver tone, right? So a lot of the Vicki Boutin, isn't that gorgeous? A lot of the Vicki Boutin paper pad papers, it was a mixed media, pre-done paper pad, had a lot of gold on it. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. Now I think you're supposed to have it going in this direction, but I don't care. I like the idea that my photo can rest on it, and that's kind of a shelf kind of deal, right? Now, the next thing I did is I was like, oh, let me see if I have some red cardstock. But I saw this blue right away. It just came from, oh, guys, I think it actually came from the project pad, the crepe paper project pad that had those little summer icons, all those little summer people. It was from a couple years ago. Anyway, doesn't matter. The blue worked. So I was still stuck needing a red something something. So I used a nice heavy red stitch with this thread and scuffed up the edges of my pattern paper, and that's where that is. Now I did the same thing with the red thread around my photo and scuffed up that blue. So I have a little bit of drama, not too much, but a little bit. And I'm seeing this little edge right here is feeling sad because he's not scuffed. Okay, so that's how I have my red and blue. Now I have this little stencil right here that I thought I could come in and get my dazzlers going on that, and then I wanted to let it dry. So that's why I thought I'd pop on, do this beginning bit, which isn't even a whole lot, but it's, it's something. And it's really kind of wet outside today, so I thought it might take a minute for this to dry, and then we'll go from there. How do I even want to do it? You know what I think I'm going to do? Create a shelf beneath this, like so, this on top of this on top of this kind of thing. And we're just going to see how it goes. And I have a feeling it'll be gorgeous because we're going to have some silver paste beneath it. So a little something unexpected and extra. And I have way too much on my palette knife. I use super cheap palette knives. They're in a pack from Michael's, and I think the whole pack's like $5, and then I use a coupon. So nothing here is working on being fancy. Now, also, note to self, do not try to be too perfect with this, because anytime I try to do something perfectly, it just does not work out. So let's peel that off. So we just have a bit of something on something, and I rather like it. It looks a lot like fireworks, and I'm going to be doing a 4th of July layout. Oh, by the way, this is a photo of my daughter Shay and the Nick on 4th of July at a 4th of July barbecue we were at. Okay, so I'm going to get this on there, let it dry, and I'll be back in a jiffy. So I think I like this composition. I don't have anything stuck down. I've used all of these die cuts. They are from a Pebbles collection called Land That I Love. They're very, very cute. I know it's not a newer collection. Let's see. It is from 2017. So I have that. And then I have just a couple, 1, 2, 3, of these little pieces, and they are from Ellie's Studio. I have a little box of Ellie's Studio labels and good stuff and fun stuff to use, especially when you need just that right color. They're always in here. So I'm going to pop all of these down. And yes, at some point I'm going to get to my Uncle Sam little SpiegelMom scraps goodies. And I love this United We Stand piece right there. So I want to get that on there. I just have to figure out how. I mean, I have America I could use. That would be super cute just along the bottom here because I'm pretty darn full of die cuts. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I'll pop that on. And look at how cool these foam stickers are. They have blue on the side. They're awesome. So I'm going to do that, get all of these pieces on. My photo is popped up on some foam, so I'm going to make sure to do that on this bike on the 4th, the Love This Day. And I think this piece right here that reads Get Out There and Be Awesome. Or do I pop it up on this? One of these. Oh, I think the Get Out There and Be Awesome would do it. So I'm going to do that, get my title on, and then we'll start sprinkling some of these goodies all along to create just that bit of sparkle that will bring it all together. I'll be right back. So I have all of these pieces on that we talked about. I popped up my bicycle, this giant piece that reads the 4th, as well as the awesome piece. Oh, and this Love This Day, which, I mean, the colors are awesome. I did use the foam thickers for the word America, and they are thickers from Land That I Love. They're called America. So they are awesome. Love them. And I used a couple of the foam stars up top as well to bring that alpha up there. Now, these flare, I have a flare here, here, and here. They are from Scrap and Happy Studio, and I have 3 left from this little collection. There's a popsicle, there is a barbecue, as well as a bicycle, which would have worked. I just so adore these 3. So they're being used. Now, finally, people, finally, yeah, time for it, I know. Let's take a look at my sequins and finish this off with some bright, happy goodness. And my plan is to try to get 3 of these gorgeous big circle ones. Oh, there's 3 in here, so that's awesome. I'm gonna get 3 of them in and around. And I am wondering, ooh, like one right there. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna pop them in these different places. Now, I also like the idea of just sprinkling the sequins here and there, and then just having it be like the sequins are getting glued wherever they fall. And it's gonna be so pretty. A little bit more cash, right? Because I feel like on the 4th of July, that is the time you can go a little extra with all of your sequins. So I'm showing you, although I do want, being a little picky right here, I want to make sure that there's at least 1 red in every cluster, right? So I'll make sure that there's just a little red in every cluster, and the rest I will glue off camera because you're going to get a little bored watching me painstakingly glue them all down. I'm going to grab my glossy accents to glue them down and my handy dandy pokerator. And I'm just going, well, actually, it's one of these. It's for doing fingernails. And I'm going to get these all on there, and I'll show you the finished layout in a jiffy. One moment. Alrighty, I have sequins on sequins on sequins, and in a layout such as this, I think they add that like last little poof that we needed. Look at how they're just glimmering, and I have my dazzlers underneath here, so I have mixed media with mixed media and all kinds of sparkly bits. Little tiny bit of journaling up here just to say who's in the photo and the year. We can clearly tell it's a 4th of July layout with all of this silver and metallic and goodness. Phew. So that's what I have for you today. I will go ahead and get my pictures taken really quickly so I have some great still shots to share with you and get this up on the blog. Oh, and I didn't even mention it. When you guys go to place your order, use Shannon15 as a coupon code to get 15% off the goodies in the store. I mean, that includes Big Mama foam tape and tearaway tape and all of that good stuff, which who does not want a discount? I do. So that is it. I will have links down below for the blog. I will have them for our Facebook group. I have sequins going everywhere, guys. I am terrible at putting them away. So I will have links for all of, like I said, store, blog, Facebook page, all that kind of stuff. And you can join along with us and show us your creations. That's it. Bye for now, friends.